I'm Shawna L'Italien. I am a partner, a member with Harrington, Hoppy and Mitchell, and I work in our Salem office. I started practicing in 1996. My least favorite and my favorite part of the job was, and the answer was the same, people. You know, people can be your favorite part and they can be your most challenging part, but just getting to help people and communicate with people. And then another thing then and now that's the same is learning. It doesn't matter if I was a new associate. Of course, the learning curve was much bigger and I learned more as a new associate, but I get to learn something every day, even as almost 30-year attorney. I'm gonna be boring because that's another thing that hasn't changed. I ate at my desk then almost all the time, and I eat at my desk almost all the time now. So there's nothing too exciting about my life. One thing that, when I did step out of the office to go get something to eat, when I first started, we had one office. We had just the Youngstown office. So when I started with the firm, I was in downtown Youngstown. So if I did go out to eat, I often walked over to what was then the Farmore building, which is very different. So I would go over and grab something to eat at the Farmore building, which is nothing like what I do if I, do run out now in Salem. Research methods then versus now is probably one of the things that has changed the most significantly. When I was in law school and then continuing on to being a new associate, we basically researched by the books. I was a single mom in law school, so when I had to do that research for law school, the students now I don't know if they hardly ever have to go to the law library, but I had to go all the time. And so I would drag my daughter out to the law library and she would sit and color while I'd be pulling the books off the shelves. And I think how much easier it would have been if I could have just done that research at home. But we pulled the Ohio Revised Code off the shelves, we pulled case law books off the shelves. Not too long after me, people started, doing their online research more, but it's extremely rare that we use a book now. We have behind me, we have the Ohio Revised Code, and we do still update that. And every once in a while when there are some code sections I have memorized and I just want to see the language, sometimes I just still come in and grab the book. Pretty much everything is online, our research, all of the case law, and it definitely makes it easier, but it's very, very different.